Hello again, and this is the one we're going to do today. We just picked out the pack. Songs to make you feel good, 41 uplifting classics, that's what we all want. Sort that lot out. You can't, so that's my job, you see, and I'll do it for you. And so you must send your gift to people, yeah. And also will help Iggle Piggle, and he'll be choosing his, and I'll be telling you stories about them. That's William Daly stories. The others will be coming in to do a few as well, you know. I will give you the answer to what Sherlock failed. Yeah. And the writers failed on the one as well. Yeah, they're here. Right. Feel good songs, and we start off with that song which feels very good. Yeah. James Brown. I got you. I feel good. I got Iggle Piggle in my hands here, and I feel good. And he'd do the bullfighting with anybody. I cannot otherwise think what he's red clothes for. Why beneath nose? No. It's his blanket. It don't cover him. No. It's for fighting bulls. Out in the night garden, you see. Yeah. Right. Roman Keaton. Loving each day. I love each day. I love every day. I love every day I can get, yeah. Yes, thank you. I'll give you a few more days. And Wham! Freedom. Oh, well, that motive make you feel good better than last Christmas, isn't it? Yeah. This is what people that want to feel good every day. Yeah. And what about Steve Harley and Cockney Rebel? Make me smile, come up and see me. Now, it actually does work. It made me smile. I mean, I didn't know yesterday, and Iggle Piggle came up and seen me. I said, well, make me smile. And it does work, yeah. It does work. Come up and see me. Anybody who come up and see me, I would really smile. Yeah, and what about the supernaturals? Just smile without anybody. Yeah, yeah. And what about the levelers? Oh, what a beautiful day. Solid grey. Oh, what a beautiful day. No sunshine. Four at the moment. Take two tonight. Maximum of five. What a day. What a beautiful day. And what about them people? We're moving on up. Are you moving on up? Yeah, I've moved up. I'm on the third level now. I done that live show. I mean, audition, and now I'm doing daily stories. Yeah. And how many levels did you move up? Level 42. I only go up to level 42. No. Yeah. Yeah, and what about people moving on up? We just done, and baby bird, you're gorgeous. You're gorgeous. Yeah, you're gorgeous. Ah, yes. I haven't got the specs on. Oh, you'd be more gorgeous. And what about when you do your washing? Do you still do your washing in an old top loader? Yeah. And while it's doing it, do you keep dancing in the moonlight? Oh, yeah. Because your machine only works at night. Oh, yes. He got himself a new top loader. What about Van Morrison? What if he turned up with a brown eyed girl? Ah, she'd see Iggle Piggle and say, oh, there's my Iggle Piggle. What are you going to do with Van Morrison? Oh, I'll send him back with a black eyed girl, yeah. And what about the mamas and papas? They called into a little church along the way. It was cold, and the preacher knew they were going to stay. Yeah, waiting to see Iggle Piggle turn up. Yeah. Oh, no. What about the Boo Radleys? Wake up, Boo. Iggle Piggle's here. Hey, wake up, Boo. Here comes Iggle Piggle. Oh, there he is. He's such a lovely one. Yeah, whoa, look at him go. He's gonna fight all the bulls in the night garden. Yeah. And what about Dodgy? Oh yeah. we were kind of singing a little bit of it all that day. If it's good enough for you, it's good enough for me. It's good enough for two, is what I want to see. Yeah. Oh, but there goes the bell. Oh, yeah. Dodgy. Good enough. Yeah, good enough to be on here. And got the feel good. Cardigans, yeah. If it's a bit cool, put your cardigan on. Granny's old cardigan went to the manufacturers and turned up as Boofle the dog. Yeah. My favourite game, yeah, is to get rid of Granny's old cardigan. Oh, send it to the wash. It's a bit melly. Yeah. And as Texas, I like a black-eyed boy. Oh, she loves you, Texas. Likes a black-eyed boy. And now you're always a black-eyed boy. He's got his bullfighting cloth. What do they call a bullfighting cloth? A curtain, a towel. I don't know. It's just a cloth, I think. I've never bullfighted anyway. All right. And what about sixpence none, Richard? Kiss me. What if you were living in the old times when I grew up as a boy and you found two threepenny bits? What would you have? Six. Yeah. Two threepenny bits and you'd have sixpence. None richer. You'd have six and two threes. Yeah. And what about wet, wet, wet? Wishing I was lucky. There I am, looking up, looking as high as the block of flats, and somebody seen me and put down a water bucket. Push. Now, wet, wet, wet. Wishing I was lucky. I'm watching the birds on the top and Iggle, Piggle. Lightning seeds. Look at you. Look at you to come up the day, Iggle, Piggle. Yeah. And Mobile, why does my heart feel so bad? Well, it's supposed to feel good. Oh, I think yours is all right. What about Oasis? Don't look back in anger. Yeah, but watch as you stand up by the fireplace. Watch your cloth doesn't caught fire. Yeah. Yeah, we'll have to call the move fire brigade. Yeah, you can certainly light the fire. Yeah, and what about Heather Small? She's proud of you. Yeah, and Craig David, fill me in. Ah, yeah. What is he? What are you filling in with? I don't know. Can use my red cloth. What about haircut 100? Oh, that's another reason for your cloth. Yeah, you put it around your neck when you get your haircut. Yeah, so you don't get your clothes all hairy. Haircut 100 buys a fantastic day. That would just suit round your neck. And whatever you were uptown, yeah, in the rich part of town, and you were with Westlife and you got your hair cut, you'd have an uptown girl. Oh, yeah. Yeah, she certainly cut your red topper off. The red topper there. Hey, don't the chicken style, aren't you? Chicken style. Ah, yes, she said. But what about it? If you knew anything about two and lock, and somebody said to you, what's two and lock? You would say it's a funky cold Medina. That keeps me wobbling in the cold. And what about Bob Marley versus Funk Star Deluxe? The sun is setting, shining. Setting, if you know what I mean. Sun's not shining, Bob. No, it'll be setting before it's shining. Yeah, I'll come back another day. I'll come back in the summer. Yeah, Rui de Silva featuring Cassandra Touch Me. Oh, no, he's nicely. He hasn't got his private parts covered up, but he has got a cloth. Touch him. Oh, yeah. And there it goes. And Daniel Bedingfield, you've got to get through this. Oh, you've got to get through it, Daniel. It's Natasha that says stick your bed in the field, and now you've got to get through it. You're going to face the sun. Some days you're going to face rain and snow. Hope you've got your bed in the tent, but still, you've got to get through it. Fats and small featuring Tony Lee, turn around. Your request, Fats. What about Express 2 and Lazy? Falling asleep. What about the Intenso Project? Love the sunshine. You can't see any. I'll have to get solar panels. And what about Sonic? It feels so good. It feels so good. And the Ream, things can only get better. Ah, yeah, but you have to wait till the summer for that. Long winters here in Britain. You could be going from the end of October, and it's even possible to still be going in May. You might get snow in April if you're unlucky, and if you don't, you might get a frost. And or you might just get wet weather and dull. And March is not reliable neither. March winds will blow, and we shall have snow, it says. Yeah, well, do. Yeah. And, D-Ream, things can only get better. Alternating. Free. I want to be free. Yeah. I want to be free. What about Darlo G? Carnival de Paris. Oh, yeah. I didn't attend it myself, but it's a nice one. What about Hurley and Todd? Sunstone featuring Song for Guy. Oh, yeah. But we haven't got any sun here. Chicane, Saltwater. Nicole Russo. You might be wrong. We might be wrong. We're often wrong. We try to give the facts. We try to be right. But of course, we could be wrong. Even the Charlottes were wrong on the selection. They don't know all the presenters, you know. Can't remember them. Their job is to look ahead of the future. They're looking for clues. Milky, just the way you are, in black, a wonderful life with you, and just the way you are. I'm going to give you a bonus track. Rikes up, so easy. Yeah, been so easy with him. We've kind of just combed through them. Easy with him. He's an easy presenter. Oh, this is Brown Fox. So we're going to have him up, yeah. Brown Fox is going to do the 60s with us. And that is the 60s. Oh, crash landed. Oh, four to get through. Brown Fox will collapse. I ain't doing that on myself. Not for the rest of the boys. With the lights still bad. Such as when you walk in the room, it kind of goes boom, boom, boom. And what about Emil Ford in the checkmates? What do you want to make those eyes at me for? Well, I'll bite you. Ah. And what about Petulia Clark downtown? The foxes go downtown. Ah, yes, at night when there's nobody there. And you always shop at Ben's, don't you? Oh. And what about the loving spoonful? Summer in the city. Yeah, the back of your neck's getting dirty and gritty. I know. But what about the zombies? Uh, we were told she was there. She said she might be there. She said she's coming there, but she was not there. No. And the king says, set me free. Oh, yeah, set me free, guys. Sandy Shaw's coming and long live love, yeah. And the overlander is Michelle. That must have been her there. And Kenny Ball and his jazz man, Sukiyaki, he's off to Japan this week. Last week he was in Moscow. He does get around, didn't he? And what about Donovan? Well, he must be a universal soldier like Donovan, yeah. And what about Dave Davis, Death of a Clown? Uh, I saying a prayer for him, yeah. And what about the Tremolos? Hello, Lee, la, la, la. And what about Laurie Johnson and his orchestra? I think some was set somewhere down in places like Brazil and Argentina. Can you say suku, 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 suku? And now, Christy, I'm going to make you mine. Yeah, well, you are. And you belong to the show. The Ivy League, that's why I'm crying. Because you ain't said much yet. You're going to do this one on your own. By 2 o'clock. The ya twist. Well, can I twist the ya? Yeah. And what about the searchers? When I get home, I'm going to eat my dinner. And what about Mark Winter? Only you and you alone. I got stuck on the high notes, yeah. And Harry goes, there's some more to come from that. Up next, Patchy Fog. Patchy Fog, yeah, it is Patchy Fog. Patchy Pig, yeah. And the searchers, needles and pins. Yeah, somebody stuck one on my ear that says, we'll give you a banana. And the King's Dead End Street. Yeah, that was it. Yeah, that was a hairdresser down in Dead End Street. Yeah. And what about Sandy Shaw? Girl don't come. Sandy Shaw waiting for a girl and she don't come. Girls must get disappointed when waiting for a girl and she don't come. And what about Mark Winter? Go away, little girl. That's why she didn't come. She got to the top of the street and Mark Winter said, go away, little girl. Yeah. And the Ivy League, funny how love can be, you see, between those two. Mark Winter wanted to see Sandy Shaw, you see. So he chased the other girl away and he said, funny how love can be down at the Ivy League. And Donovan, catch the wind. Yeah, I got it, poof, I missed that one. And Joe Brownie's brothers, that's what love will do. Yeah, blow you away. And Jimmy Justice, ain't that funny how everybody carries on? Yeah. Well, why do people in life carry on? Well, because you have to have a bit of carry on. You have to carry somebody on as well sometimes. Yeah. Even artists have to carry their instruments on. Why don't they just sing? Like the lockdown lounges, that's us. During the COVID years, we just sang. Well, we don't have any equipment or nothing, we just sang. Yeah. And what about the Honeycombs? Have I the right to sing? Yeah, of course I have. Signed their contract here. And the Brook Brothers war paint. Hey, why are you putting on all that war paint? You're not going to fight a war. You're just going out with a boy next door. Oh, he likes Indians. What about Ronnie Donegan and his skiffle group? Just your chewing gum loses flavour on the bedpost overnight. Yeah, of course it does, but it's your silly fault for sticking it on the bedpost overnight. Don't you know it dries out and goes hard and falls on the floor? And then you start treading on it when you get out of bed, yeah. And the searchers, goodbye, my love. Goodbye. Goodbye. A little bitty tear, yeah, from Mickey and Griff. Yeah, and we have to say goodbye. Kenny Ball, I don't know where he is this week in his Jasmine. March of the Siamese Children. Is that in China? Well, it's somewhere. Siamese. Yeah, I think somewhere around about Thailand used to be Siam, Siamese. But Siamese children. I don't know where the word comes from. But 2 o'clock, my friend, the sea. Yeah, I got in a little boat and it turned over. The Kings, all day and all of the night. Yeah, I've been here waiting to fix it. And Chris Bob and his jazz band with Monty. Sunshine will not be seen on the day petted floor. And Emil Ford and his checkmates, them their eyes. Oh, have you got any? Yeah, their eyes. I've got eyes. Okay, you've done your little bit. Sherlock's, you got three, and righties, got three wrong today. Yeah, we did tell you the answer to this one. His name is Chase. But said Paw Patrol, so I had to give them. Yeah, Chase from Paw Patrol, but his name is actually Chase. Go for it, Chase. The Kinks. Tired of waiting for you, so you got any motorbike and boom. Yeah, he did get off, give it chase. And the searchers don't throw your love away. Or Jimmy Justice might pick it up when my little girl is smiling. The Miguel 5 left their love on Mockingbird Hill. Yeah, I remember that. And the Rockenberry's poor man's son. Here he comes into town. Yeah. His public son, not jingling, no. And the McCoys, hang on, Sloopy. I'm hanging on. I'm falling off the stage. Oh. Well, free fall. Yeah. And Petula Clark, sailor. Are you a sailor? No. I'm in Paw Patrol. I'm a speed cop or something, yeah. Joe Brown, it only takes a minute to become a sailor. How do you reckon that, Joe? Well, you just jump off the pier. Rattlemadillum. Yeah. And Sandy Shaw, I'll stop at nothing. Yeah. I'll sneak out in the boat. Yeah, and the Ivy League tossing and turning. Yeah. And can't sleep at night. Tossing and turning, yeah. Kenny Barney's jazz man, where's he up to this week? I love you, Samantha. Oh. Must be down in Samantha land. Yeah, there you goes. And Mark Wender, it's almost tomorrow. Well, it might as well be. It'll be grey just the same as the day. It's almost sunset, and that'll be grey and then dark. The Barry Gray Orchestra Thunderbirds. Yeah, they're in the sky. Thunderbirds. The main theme. And the sorrows first you take a heart, and then you break a heart, and then the voice says, oh, you shouldn't do that. Yeah. Emil Ford and the checkmates counting teardrops. Well, you ain't got any unless you keep them underneath your cap. Yeah. And what about Lance Fortune, Be Mine? Yeah, well, he's part of the show. And Jackie Trent. Where are you now, my love? I'm on my speed bike, going fast down the road, trying to catch a cop. Well, he overtook me. Yeah, and he's not to do that. Joe Brown, what a crazy world we're living in. Cops chasing cops, speed cops chasing cops. Oh, yeah, that's what I like to see. Yeah, and there he goes. Now, Sherlock got it wrong, Lydia. I'm afraid we'd give you his name, but he's going to do a few first. The searcher's sugar on spice, yeah, especially with the face. His name is The Face. He's supposed to be a sailor, got his sailor hat on. And these are supposed to be his legs, I think. The Face. It comes from Cuddle Crew. I didn't design him, mind. The Kinks. You really got me. Yeah, we got you here. The Face. Joe Brown and his brothers, a picture of you. Yeah, that's what I was going to tell you about. A wonderful picture of you. The Face is his name. Mark Wender, Venus, and blue jeans. Well, somebody says I'm in blue jeans, but they're not blue, yeah. Rockenberry, he's in town, the face is in town. And status quo pictures of matchstick man. Could you be a matchstick man? Oh, I think you're too fat for that, but you might get a part, yeah, as the face on Cuddle Crew. Jimmy Justice, Spanish Harlem, bum 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 bum. And Sandy Shaw says there's always something there to remind me when she sees your face. Oh, yes. I see. That's great. So we're just going to do a few more here with our last guy. Now, this guy's name is, they got it wrong again this morning, the Big Big Baby. And there he is, Big Big Baby. We can hold his hanger if you want, but he'll just twirl. I don't really want him to twirl. Yeah, so there he goes. So the Big Big Baby's going to do a few on us, but you can only do them in baby style because you're baby, aren't you? Right, wait a minute. The Brute Brothers ain't going to wash for a week. Wash for a month. Ain't going to wash for a month. The honeycombs, that's the way. That's just the way I am, and I look. Yeah. What about Ronnie Donegan? Michael ruled aboard the show. Yeah, but he didn't realize I was under the seat. Yeah, I'm a big baby. Knocks me off my feet. And what about Cannibal and the Jazzman? Where's he off to this week? Midnight in Moscow. Important meeting with Mr. Putin. Yeah, they're all going to dance tonight away. Oh, yeah. And what about Emil Ford and the checkmates on a slow boat to China? Important meeting with President Xi, and they're all going to dance the night away. Whoa. They don't know that the Big Baby is watching them. Yeah. And what about Johnny Keaton and the Z Man? Theme from Z Cars, yeah, going around in Z Cars. Police are still going around in Z Cars, but they've got newer models. And what about Petula Clark? Yeah, coming out of the studio, she met Romeo. She's never been the same since. Never seen her. She went downtown. Oh. Yeah, and what about Sounds Orchestral? Cast your fate to the wind. Keeps blowing me over, he says. And what about the Viscount shortening bread? Oh, I didn't get any of it. Did you not? I left the order and whole loaf next time. And what about Joe Brown? Shine? I'm not very shiny. I've got stars in my eyes, though, and moons. Oh, and he's the Big Baby. Do you still suck your thumb? What about sucking your tongue? And that finishes this one. And there you go. And so on the show we had, just put them ones over there. We had Big Baby. We had the face, which Charlotte got wrong. We had Chase, which he got partly wrong. Patchy Pig, yeah. Brown Fox, yeah. And the star of the show at the moment, Iggle, Piggle. Hello, everybody. So thank you very much, everybody. I'll be seeing you again this afternoon for a second show. I always try to do two if I can. It brightens the day up a bit before the sun sets. Yeah. And there we are then, and I'll see you again tomorrow. So thank you very much, and bye-bye for now. Bye-bye.